The point of you doing that is because you're trying to create connection points. Somebody else will be like, oh, okay, me too, I'm a single mom. I used to be a single mom. Or me too, I had my first child and my second child. I got married.
Something to connect your people, your followers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Audience Builder Summit. And today we have Eme Bassi. Hello, Eme. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for inviting.
Welcome. Thanks for coming. Please introduce yourself to our guests.
Okay, so my name is Eme Bassi. Basically, I'm an online marketing consultant, product launch consultant, email marketer, copywriter. But I love storytelling and story-driven marketing.
Yes, in fact, I saw her do like a presentation of storytelling. And I was like, whenever I'm going to do my summit, I must bring Eme to talk and tell people. Because I think one big problem people have when it comes to building their brand online is content. Giving out content that will resonate with their ideal audience. So I'm glad you're here. And I'm going to leave you so that you can start your presentation and share about storytelling and content marketing. So over to you, Eme.
So thanks for having me, Nena. Well, where do we start? I want to talk about two things, actually. I want to talk about how you should be the storyteller for your business, because your business needs a storyteller. Your business has a story, so therefore somebody has to tell the story of that business. So that's one thing. And then I'm going to give you 5 stories that you can tell to grow your business. I want you to go away with something. I don't want you to just hear concepts. Stories are like they've existed for thousands of years. People respond to, in fact, people are addicted to stories. Naturally, that's the way we were that's the way our body, our brain, our minds are created. So instead of just talking about what's the benefits of storytelling, just take it from me. Storytelling is a very great way for you to approach your online marketing and obviously your content creation. So today I want to tell you about 5 types of stories that you should tell. And at the end, there's also a freebie that you can grab, which talks about this. The first story is your origin story. Where did you come from? Or how did you get to be doing what you're doing? So like for instance, now I started as a cake decorator. In 2012, I said, oh, I used to teach cake decorating actually. Then in 2012, I said, oh, let me start a blog. I'm trying to learn about marketing and selling cakes. Let me start a blog and share my journey and all that. So that's how I kind of got into the online space of blogging and everything else. And you know how it is. You just learn and pick up skills along the way. So until I got to where I am now, which is like making websites for people, doing online marketing, focusing on storytelling, blah, blah. But that's my journey. So that's my origin story.
Okay.
And there's kind of like things that happen along the way as well. So that is what you need to do. First of all, if you're a personal brand or if you're a business, your origin story. Where did you come from? Why did you, maybe it was a problem you had and then you decided, oh, I need to solve this problem, or is it need that you saw in the market and you needed to meet that need, and that's why you created this product, or you've had a love for this, or you had this tragedy, or there's always a story. Now it's important for you to actually tell your story, because the thing is, a lot of people out there might be doing the same thing that you're doing. Like for instance, now I'm not the only person that builds websites. I'm not the only person that can do a funnel. I'm not the only person that can do Facebook ads. So the things that your story actually makes you now stand out. Your story is the thing that makes you stand out, even though other people seem to be doing the same thing. So that is the story. So your origin story. Now there's a second type of origin story as well, which is actually sharing almost like your bio, in the sense of let me tell part of my own. Actually, let me read it out so that I'll not waste time.
All right.
So this origin story is like telling the different steps along your life's journey, or different significant steps along your life's journey. funny enough, today I was reading my mom is actually writing a book. Yay! And
Oh, mama.
so she's writing her memoirs. So she said she's doing it chronologically. So she talked about her childhood when she was born. She was a third girl, and she was the third girl. They didn't have any boys, so by the time she was born, it was like another girl, that kind of thing, But then her grandmother said, oh, this is a gift from God. And then so she told the childhood, her primary school, her secondary school. So different, her first job, her first time she traveled, the Biafran War, different things, So she's telling her origin story, but she's telling it with different specific life events. So like mine, I'm reading mine now. It says, I was born in Nigeria. My father was a doctor. My mom's a teacher, or is a doctor. My mom's a teacher. That's one. So that is one thing, one part of that origin story. Then I said I was a top student in high school, so in secondary school. So that's another part. Then I said I dropped out of medical school. Yikes. So that's another part. Then I got to finish with a psychology degree after starting again from year one. Then that's another part. Single mom of 2 by the time I was 25. That's another part of my story. Married at 35, still happily married today. That's another part of my story. Music lover. I play the saxophone. That's another part of the story. I have a blended family. I have 2 boys that are autistic. I used to be a cake decorator. I'm an author. I'm a God chaser, online business consultant, marketing trainer, course junkie, B School alumnus, PLF owner, Tribe alumnus, membership founder, addicted to words, addicted to stationery, founder of Yellow Pepper Club, and then now we've changed our name. We're now the Storyteller Moneymaker Network. Now, this is my...
That's a rich storytelling, man. I mean, that's a lot of chronicles.
Yeah, so the point of you doing that is because you're trying to create connection points. Somebody else will be like, oh, okay, me too, I'm a single mom. I used to be a single mom. Or me too, I had my first child and my second child. I got married.
Something to connect your people, your followers with the stories.
Yeah, so, or I went to a Unity school in Nigeria. That's a connection point. Somebody's like, okay, she went to QC. Okay, me too, I went to Federal, whatever. So you have those different connection points, which you then use to, when you tell your story, it's not as if you do what I just did now, tell you the whole story all in one day. But if you know what those connection points are, you actually be able to say, okay, this person travels.
So you're saying, sorry, Emma, to cut you. So you're saying like the reason you're telling people to share this chronicle so that at least they share it in bits and pieces. As they're trying to, so they're connecting people, so people can connect with them. So like you said, if you play saxophone, like, I also play an instrument. Okay, you're a single mom. Oh, okay, I'm a single mom. Or you have a blended family. Like, I can connect with Emma is saying. So the idea is just to let people understand that, look, this is my own story, and you're sharing them in bits. Because people feel when you have to, you must share everything.
No, you don't. Media. It's good for you to actually write it down like I've done now.
Okay,
I was born in Nigeria, but I live in the UK. So
that's another story on its own.
My life experience is different from somebody who was born in the UK and has lived in UK all their life, and somebody who was born in Nigeria and lived in Nigeria all their life. So I have that dual thing. Other people who are also like, what do they call it? Is it immigrants? Is it expatriates?
Expatriates, immigrants, yes.
Living diaspora. So that's another connection point, So basically, just slotting it in. There's so many when you're correct.
So you're saying, sorry to go, and people who are listening to this understand. You are telling them, have this story written down. Sit down, think about your life when you started from the beginning. Have it written down, and then once in a while, you can pick up stories from each of this to share on social media based on what you want people to know about you and to connect with you, with your services, your products, and everything.
Yeah. So I mean, like, because like, for instance, when you talk about you're creating your ideal client and all those kind of things, and sometimes the ideal client looks like you. So this also helps you to say, my ideal client is somebody who was born in Nigeria but lives in Canada, you know, and she has 3 children, you know, so it helps you to just connect with people, because people are attracted to people that look like them, you know, or at least understands what they've gone through in life, or their life's journey, or that kind of thing, you know. Church, what they call it, church culture shows us that as well. You know, sometimes in fact, I had a conversation today. I was chatting with my pastor, and I was like, he was saying something Black churches, and I was like, no, this is not about Black churches, but it says there are Black churches, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. People just tend to congregate according to their the culture, the understanding, the dress,
and their niche too. Sometimes also their.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like they say in this our church only Black people are allowed to come, you know, that kind of thing, you know. But people just, you know, they gravitate towards people that are like them, you know. So that is your name. Well, so I want to hear your own origin story.